Today's topic is how to talk about changing your life in English. We're going to learn the vocabulary, the phrases, and the real expressions that English speakers use when they talk about making changes and reaching their goals.
Yes, and by the end of this episode, you'll be able to talk about your own goals and life changes in natural, confident English. You'll know exactly which words and phrases to use and which mistakes to avoid.
Before we go any further, we want to hear from you. What's one thing you want to change in your life right now? It can be anything: your English, your habits, your job, your fitness. Write it in the comments right now. We love reading what you share.
And if you're enjoying English Speaksay, please give this video a like and hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. We're here every week helping you speak English naturally and confidently.
All right, let's get into it. Let's change things up, starting right now.
Okay, let's start with the basics. When we talk about changing our lives in English, we often start with goals and decisions. And there are some really important phrases that native speakers use all the time that you need to know.
The first and most important phrase is I want to. This is your basic goal phrase. The structure is super simple. I want to plus verb. I want to learn English. I want to get fit. I want to find a better job. Easy, right?
But here's the thing. I want to is just the beginning. When you're really serious about something, English speakers often use stronger phrases, like, I've decided to. This is more powerful. It means the decision is already made. I've decided to start a new routine. I've decided to study English every day. It sounds confident and committed.
And there's another great one. I'm planning to. This is between I want to and I've decided to. It means you have a plan. You're thinking about it. It's coming. I'm planning to move to a new city. I'm planning to take an English course. Very natural, very common.
Let me give you a personal example. Last year, I said I want to read more books, but I never actually did it. Then I changed the way I talked about it. I said, I've decided to read one book a month. And guess what? I actually did it. The language you use really matters.
That's such a great point. The words you choose show your level of commitment. Let me give you 3 examples side by side. I want to exercise more. That's a wish. I'm planning to join a gym next month. That's a plan. I've decided to work out every morning before breakfast. That's a commitment. Can you hear the difference?
Now, let's talk about the negative. What if you want to stop doing something? We use I'm going to stop or I've decided to quit. For example, I'm going to stop checking my phone before bed. I've decided to quit eating junk food. These are very natural ways to talk about breaking bad habits.
Here's a great practice for you. Think of one thing you want to start doing and one thing you want to stop doing. Say them out loud using our phrases. I've decided to, and I'm going to stop. Go ahead, say it out loud right now.
And write them in the comments too. Tell us, what have you decided to start and what are you going to stop? We genuinely want to know. Your answers always inspire other learners in this community.
Amazing. So to wrap up this section, we learned 3 levels of goal language. I want to for wishes, I'm planning to for future plans, and I've decided to for strong commitments. Use these to talk about your goals clearly and confidently in English.
Okay, now let's build on what we just learned. Because goals are great, but to really change your life, you need habits. And talking about habits in English has its own set of really useful phrases. Let's dig in.
When we talk about habits, things we do regularly, we often use the present simple tense with time words. I go to the gym every morning. I drink green tea every night before bed. I study English for 20 minutes a day. Notice the pattern: verb plus how often.
And here's a really common one that learners sometimes miss. I've been trying to. This phrase is so natural and so honest. It means you're making an effort. It's not easy, but you're working on it. I've been trying to wake up earlier. I've been trying to eat less sugar. It sounds real. It sounds human.
Ooh, I love that one. It's also great for conversations because it invites the other person to respond. If you say, I've been trying to exercise more, your friend might say, oh, really? How's that going? And then you have a real conversation happening.
Exactly. And speaking of conversations, let's do a little demonstration. Pretend I'm meeting you for the first time and I ask you, so, what changes have you been making lately? How would you answer?
I'd say something like, well, I've been trying to be more organized. I started using a planner and I'm planning to stick with it for at least 3 months. It's actually been really helpful. See how natural that sounds? No translation, just chunks coming together.
Perfect. Now let's look at formal versus informal. In a job interview, you might say, I've recently developed a habit of daily reading to stay updated in my field. In a casual chat with a friend, you'd say, oh yeah, I've been reading a lot lately. It's been really good for me. Same idea, very different energy.
Here's a specific tip for talking about habits naturally. First, use lately or recently to show the habit is new. I've been going to bed earlier lately. Second, use every day or every morning to show how regular it is. I meditate for 10 minutes every morning. Third, add a result to make it more interesting. I've been walking more, and honestly, I feel so much better.
Now I want you to try something. Write in the comments one habit you have right now, good or bad, using one of today's phrases. I've been, or every day I. Go for it. Don't overthink it. Just write what's real for you.
And a quick review of this section. We talked about how to describe habits using present simple plus time words. How to use I've been trying to for honest, natural conversation. And how to adjust your language for formal versus informal situations. Excellent work. Let's keep going.
All right, here's the section I'm really excited about, because this is where the language gets really rich and real. Changing your life isn't always easy, right? And being able to talk about your progress, your struggles, and what keeps you motivated, that's really important for natural English conversation.
So let's start with progress. When you want to say something is going well, there are some beautiful phrases you can use. I've made a lot of progress with, for example, I've made a lot of progress with my English this year. Or, things are really coming together. That one is so natural. Coming together means things are starting to work out.
Another great one is, I'm getting better at. This is super versatile. I'm getting better at managing my time. I'm getting better at saying no to things that don't help me. I'm getting better at English. You can use this for almost anything.
Now let's talk about struggles, because life isn't always sunshine. Sometimes things are hard, and being honest about that in English is important too. A really common phrase is, I'm finding it hard to, for example, I'm finding it hard to stay consistent. I'm finding it hard to stay motivated. It's honest and it's natural.
And there's a really important tip here for politeness and naturalness. When someone shares a struggle with you, don't just say, I know. That can sound dismissive. Instead, try, I totally get that. Or, that's so relatable. Or, I feel the same way sometimes. These responses make the other person feel heard and understood.
Here's a tone tip. When you're talking about your struggles, you don't have to sound dramatic or negative. English speakers often add a positive spin. It's been tough, but I'm not giving up. Some days are harder than others, but I'm getting there. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm moving in the right direction. This is such a natural, optimistic English way of speaking.
Now let's talk about motivation. What keeps you going? Some really useful phrases. What keeps me going is knowing that every small step counts. Or, the reason I keep trying is that I want to be proud of myself. Beautiful, natural, personal English.
I want you to try something right now. Say out loud, finish this sentence. What keeps me going is, don't overthink it. Just say the first thing that comes to mind. In English. Out loud. Do it.
Mine is, what keeps me going is thinking about how far I've already come. What about you? Write your answer in the comments. This is such a great conversation starter, and we'd love to read them.
Wonderful. So in this section we covered phrases for talking about progress. I've made progress. Things are coming together. I'm getting better at. Phrases for struggles. I'm finding it hard to. Keeping it honest but not dramatic. And motivation phrases. What keeps me going is. The reason I keep trying is. You now have a complete toolkit for real-life change conversations in English.
Okay, confession time. I've made all of these mistakes myself, so please don't feel embarrassed. These are the most common errors that learners make when talking about goals, habits, and change, and fixing them will make your English sound so much more natural.
Mistake number 1. Saying I am wanting to instead of I want to. This is a really common error because in some languages, the continuous form feels more natural for expressing desire. But in English, want is a stative verb, which means we don't use the ing form. So, wrong, I am wanting to improve. Correct, I want to improve. Simple.
The reason this sounds wrong to native ears is that stative verbs like want, need, know, believe describe states, not actions. They don't change in the moment, so we don't use ing. It's one of those rules that feels strange at first, but once you know it, you'll hear it everywhere.
Mistake number 2. Using make instead of do for habits and routines. For example, saying I make exercise every day instead of I do exercise every day. Or even better, I exercise every day. In English, make is for creating things. You make a cake, you make a plan, you make a decision. But for activities and routines, we say do or just use the verb directly.
So instead of make homework, say do homework. Instead of make a walk, say go for a walk. And instead of make sport, say do sport, or better yet, name the specific sport. I play football, I go running, I do yoga.
Mistake number 3. Saying since a long time instead of for a long time. This one trips up so many learners. Since is for a specific point in time, since Monday, since 2020, since I was a child. But for is for a duration, for 3 years, for a long time, for months. So, wrong, I've been studying English since a long time. Correct, I've been studying English for a long time.
Mistake number 4. Translating motivational phrases word by word. This one can lead to some funny results. A direct translation might produce something like, I will fight for my dreams with all my force, which, while very passionate, sounds a little dramatic in everyday English. Naturally, you'd say, I'm really committed to my goals. Or, I'm working hard to make this happen. More casual, more real.
Write in the comments, which of these mistakes have you made before? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4. There's no shame in it. We all make them. Knowing your mistakes is the first step to fixing them.
And hey, making mistakes means you're trying. And trying is everything. Every mistake is a lesson. Every lesson brings you closer to fluency. You've got this.
Absolutely. Mistakes are not the end of the road. They are the road. Keep going, keep trying, and every day your English will feel more natural. You're doing great.
All right, it's practice time, one of my favorite parts. We're going to play Choose the Correct Sentence. I'll give you two options and you pick the one that sounds more natural. Say your answer out loud, don't just think it, say it.
Situation 1. You're telling a friend about your new morning habit. Option A. Every day in the morning, I am doing meditation for become calm. Or option B. I've started meditating every morning. It really helps me feel calm.
Option B. I've started meditating every morning. It really helps me feel calm. It uses natural word order, correct verb forms, and a real reason. Option A has several small errors that make it sound translated rather than natural.
Situation 2. You want to tell your coworker you've been working on your time management. Option A. I've been trying to get better at managing my time lately. Or option B. Since a long time I make better my time management.
Option A. Easily. I've been trying to get better at managing my time lately. It's natural, correct, and honest. Option B has since a long time, which we just learned is incorrect, and make better, which should be improve or get better at.
Situation 3. Your friend asks how your new fitness habit is going. Option A. It's been tough, but I'm not giving up. I'm getting there. Or option B is very difficult, but I don't stop because I want success.
Option A. It's been tough, but I'm not giving up. I'm getting there. It's real, it's warm, and it uses great natural phrases. Option B, while understandable, sounds choppy and a bit robotic.
Situation 4. You're in a job interview and you want to talk about self-improvement. Option A. I am wanting to always grow and I make many efforts for my career. Or option B. I'm committed to continuous growth and I've been working hard to develop my skills.
Option B, all the way. Professional, natural, and using the correct tense. And notice I'm wanting is one of our common mistakes from earlier. So avoiding that already shows great progress.
Now here's your challenge. Create your own sentence right now about a change you're making in your life. Use one of today's phrases. Write it in the comments. Show us what you've learned. We'll be reading every single one.
Don't worry if it's not perfect. The goal is to try. Real communication is more important than perfect grammar. Start speaking, start writing, start using these phrases today.
Because every sentence you write, every word you say in English, that's your life changing, right now, in real time. Keep going.
Wow, what an episode. I'm honestly so proud of how much we covered today. This topic is so close to my heart because learning a language is changing your life. And you're doing it right now by being here.
Let's do a quick recap of the 3 big things we covered today. Number 1, goal and decision language. I want to, I'm planning to, I've decided to. 3 levels of commitment that help you express your goals clearly in English. Number 2, habits and routines. How to use present simple plus time words. And how to use I've been trying to for honest, real conversation. Number 3, progress, struggles, and motivation. I've made a lot of progress. I'm finding it hard to. And what keeps me going is a complete set of phrases for real-life conversations about change.
And we fixed 4 common mistakes I am wanting to make instead of do, since a long time instead of for a long time, and word-by-word translation of motivational phrases. You've got so much great language to work with now.
Here's a question to leave you with. Think about one area of your life you want to change. Now think about it in English. Can you describe your goal, your habit, your progress, and your motivation all in English? If you can, that is a huge achievement. And if you're not quite there yet, that's okay too. That's what we're here for.
Share your answer in the comments. Tell us what area of your life you're working to change and how you're going to do it. Use the phrases from today. We'll be reading them and cheering for every single one of you.
If this episode helped you even a little bit, please like this video and share it with someone who's learning English. Subscribe to English Speaksay so you get our new episodes every week. Every share and every subscribe helps us reach more learners around the world, and that makes us so happy.
We believe in you so much. Changing your life is hard work. Learning English is hard work. But you're doing both at the same time, and that is something to be really proud of. Keep going, keep showing up, keep speaking.
You've got this. We'll be right here with you every step of the way. Take care of yourselves, stay motivated, and we'll see you next time.